What is up? Long again, man, back in the video. Well, not in the video, but the final part. I'm gonna try to make this shit the final part. I always see myself going far into the video, reacting to the video, and then I see something I don't like, and then I do not want to record anymore.
Of accounts actually was, as it wasn't just these 3 pages. No, there seemed to be over a dozen, and likely even more that we still haven't found, as he's created his own sort of community, his own little world, where across each page he pretends to be a child, with these accounts typically following each other and frequently interacting, seemingly to make these characters appear as though they have real friends. On one of these pages, 12 Stockwell Joanne, he poses as a 14-year-old girl, using more AI images to depict explicit positions of this manufactured child, which I obviously am not going to show here. Though much like his Chloe account, he also shows images of very real young girls. But this isn't the most concerning part of this account, as on numerous occasions, he's shown images of children at a playground, which he may have taken himself.
Hold on. Shit.
This fantasy of being a schoolgirl and taking part in these school-centric activities is something carried over throughout multiple of his accounts, with his most common alias being Stephanie, of which he has numerous different accounts featuring that same name.
Are you tired of losing money trading? We're going to talk about the one.
Yeah, I'm Stephanie.
This Stephanie character claims to be a 12-year-old aspiring poet, with accounts all across the internet, many of which showcasing examples of her poetry, which carries on those same distinct sexual undertones.
Wait, bro, look, I'm gonna just talk to you about this shit buffering. Listen, bro. Look at this shit, bro. You see how hard this nigga's like trying to do this shit? If he was to just do this shit to like a career instead of trying to fuck with a kid, bro, this nigga would be rich as fuck. But nah, that nigga want kids' asses, bro. Fucking freak, bro.
A race to complete my poems when I got an early start, heart racing.
So a nigga has a fetish basically over these kids that he's making that are not real, apparently. It has all these accounts of him acting like a kid, making other accounts that he makes and accounting with it. Yo. All because of a fucking fetish though, gang. Like, I'm not the one to sit here and be like, okay, having kinks and fetishes are weird. Everybody has everything that they like. But it's like, okay, nigga, you're a fetish with a kid, bro. That's a little, like, come on, bro. You a grown ass man. Come on now, bro. Come on. I'd rather that nigga be in love with feet or some shit. Kids, bro. Like, come on, man.
Mixed rhythms, maximizing miracles, rice with rap, and on the map, my Kennington, London syllables, dancing though I know my underwear might show if I lean forward.
What the fuck?
Stephanie.
I race to complete my poems when I've got an early start. Heart racing, mixed race rhythms, maximizing miracles, rice with rap, and on the map, my Kennington, London syllables. Dancing though I know my underwear might show if I lean forward. And guess what this nigga said at the end? Good. That nigga need to go to jail, bro. This nigga with a poem.
Stephanie stands
ow, my fucking eye.
But digging even deeper, her poetry has even seemingly been featured in various articles and even newspapers, showcasing that this rabbit hole extends far past just the online world. This act is clearly their obsession, and he's been doing this for years, with the earliest examples that I could find coming from all the way back in 2018. And this Stephanie character seems to be his go-to alias, embodying it in even the literal sense.
Are you actually serious?
As in one of his many pages dedicated to this Stephanie character, he dresses as her, wearing a wig and a dress, as he pretends to be a 12-year-old girl.
Are you serious, bro?
Almost immediately after this case began gaining traction, the true magnitude of this rabbit hole was revealed. Across every single account are countless depraved posts and oddities that all could warrant discussion, but by far the most important discoveries were those that didn't actually occur on his own page, and rather the pages of other actual children. Do you like school? I do. It is good. You have some cool shirts, but I have to wear school uniforms to school. It is nice, but casual isn't allowed, and it's quite hot here in the UK, as the month of June suddenly got warmer. These are two examples out of many that show SmartSchoolBoy9 reaching out and attempting to befriend young children online. In one comment, he even warns a child about other comments from bad people, stating that it happens to most boys in our age group, but stay safe, stay cool, don't be dismayed by
He said most boys.
This is our best evidence that these accounts
That nigga gotta be a fruit cup. I just told y'all niggas that, bro. That nigga gotta be a fruit cup, gang. This nigga sat there and dressed up like a pilgrim, bro. And I was saying, like, bro, he just don't seem like a nigga that like girls, bro. Like, there's another nigga that's doing probably even better, and we don't even know about him yet. Like, that shit weird, bro, and it gonna keep happening. That's the crazy part. Shit gonna keep happening. This generation, bro, the world's fucking done. I ain't gonna lie. This shit done, bro. I'm still gonna try to catch a predator on camera. I feel like that'd be good content. I swear to everything. I'm gonna be dramatic as fuck. I swear to everything. Y'all don't want me to start going crazy. I'm telling you, they gonna be mad when I start going crazy.
Posing as a child in order to make friends
try to get the
other
opportunity.
children. And given his overt sexual interest and aversion to CP, it's not hard to gather why he was doing this. And these examples are only what we found so far. It's possible that there are dozens, or who knows, maybe even hundreds of other comments out there, hidden on unknown children's accounts. This is predatory behavior. The man behind Schoolboy9 is a predator. And in case there was still any doubt of whether or not this was a sexual thing, here's what he had to say about being a 13-year-old girl.
Oh, like, hey, this could be your sister. This could be your fucking, like, this could be one of your fucking family members, dog. This nigga's going too hard. Like, bro, like, nigga, you don't, is it just, like, you have that fetish because you just can't get older women in your life? Or like, what, bruh? This shit don't make no sense, bruh. Looking at this shit make me fucking sick. Gross, bruh. This is horrible. This is horrible. Making me mad. I ain't gonna cap. I'm starting to get
But have his tactics actually worked? Well, the frightening thing is, no one knows if he's actually been successful or not, or even what specifically he's looking for. We just know that he's trying to reach kids, as evidenced not only by his comments, but by the fact that he's solely following children on all of these pages. And though it's easy to look at these accounts and know that something is off, for children, it's not that simple, especially when there's pages showcasing photos of actual kids. Which brings up another frightening detail. Many of the images he's used of children have not been traced back to their original creator, and some seem to appear for the very first time online publicly on this man's pages, which might mean that he was sent them privately. There's even one image that David posted on his schoolboy account, which shows another kid that he claimed to be on a playdate with, though it's impossible to say if this is real or not. For now, we just don't know for sure. Though given the fact that he's reaching out to children, posting fetish content centered around children, and has even potentially photographed kids in the wild, one thing is for certain: SmartSchoolBoy9 needs to be stopped. Finding this man and reporting him to law enforcement quickly became the top priority for those investigating the case. And luckily, he left several glaring clues behind that made this process a whole lot easier. On numerous occasions across his many pages, he would post images and videos of specific locations, even showing streets and mentioning very particular areas in his poems, all of which centered around the London area, immediately giving us an idea of where he was located. And that wasn't all. I mentioned how the alias of Stephanie was one that he used more so than any other, but what's interesting is that there was another name used just as often across his accounts, brought up time and time again, though it's a name that he never seemed to call any of his characters. Instead, he simply referred to this person as a stepbrother, or a father, or even a friend from school, despite never actually picturing him, just mentioning his name: David. And sure enough, after connecting a few dots, it would be revealed that this person's actual name was in fact David. David Alter.
Get him the fuck gone, y'all. Yo, bro, get him the fuck gone, y'all. The nigga just said Dave Alton. Get him the fuck on, yo. And he about to be 60. That nigga deserves to be in the casket already, bro. Real shit. I ain't gonna lie. Get him that nigga the fuck on.
At the moment, it does.
Shopify has impacted our business heavily. It gives us a platform. It's not only affordable, but it's super effective.
At the moment, it doesn't appear that David has any past criminal convictions or documented history of this behavior. But we do know that thanks to the investigation done on Reddit and Discord, he is currently being investigated by local authorities, which will hopefully put an end to his
nigga, put that nigga in some cuffs,
and shine some more light on who this person
investigated
actually is. As for the time being, the only other information that we really know about David is that he likes to write poetry and he makes music.
I'm not listening to that demonic Baphomet shit.
I think I hear a running tram. Going back in time, not out of time.
Look. I swear to God. We not, look, listen. If you brave enough to go through it, be my guest. I'm not listening to this demonic ass, subliminal ass shit. The fuck? Nigga gonna post the whole goddamn audio. Nigga, we don't want to hear that shit. We just want to know what the fuck he doing. Get him gone. Just like that, y'all.
Accounts show us that he is fairly well spoken and articulate, and throughout his problematic content, most of his bad grammar and strange verbiage seems to be his attempts at more authentically trying to replicate a child. But it's impossible to know for sure. But what we do know is that David is extremely manipulative, with his response to the situation and other clues littered across his accounts showing us that he seems to know what he's doing, and he knows that it's wrong.
The response.
Since the exposure of David's accounts, he hasn't silently slithered away like most other predators would. Instead, he's actually responded on more than a few occasions, lashing out to those who have DM'd him, calling them the perverts and predators. He even left a comment on his Joanne account seemingly directed at himself, writing, "You are really sad. And if that's your name, David, be honest with yourself. You're 50, as you said elsewhere. You reply to me, a girl, as if I'm your buddy? No chance ever." This is something David does all the time. It's projection, and it started all the way back at the beginning of this rabbit hole.
So, that's the account run by a man pretending to be a boy.
And he continued posting these predator
bro,
exposés, along with other warnings about predators on the internet across every page he made,
nigga, like,
each of which being hyper-specific to his own predatory ways and fetishes.
Now you're starting to hear my New York accent.
The things he accuses others of are blatant projections of his own dark vices. And I can think of two reasons why. Number one, that this makes his...
Listen, this the final part, bro. I'm tired. I don't give a fuck nigga trying to build trust. Get him the fuck going. That's the mission. That's the damn mission. That's what we're supposed to be doing right now. Nigga 50 years old. He got a fetish with some damn kids. He can't get an older girl in his life. He know how to cook. You see how his stomach look.